Pregnancy should be an exciting time.
I'm looking forward to the new baby because I'll have more people to play with.
But what do you do when you're expecting but have no place to call home?
Tomorrow, we're going to be evicted.
Dispatches has surveyed midwives nationwide. 2/3 of those who responded say that more and more pregnant women are facing homelessness. And being pregnant and homeless can be desperate.
It's broken me. I can't handle this anymore.
I know because it's happening to me.
How long can you stay in here? Just in the four walls?
This is our story. 3 mums bringing life into a very uncertain world. I'm Sam. This is my husband Raul. I'm 39 weeks pregnant with our first child.
He's a little boy and still thinking of names.
I've always wanted a family and I've met the man I want to spend the rest of my life with.
My husband and myself, we were studying in Newcastle, so we did our masters. I was doing masters social work and he was doing masters microelectronics.
My dream is to become a social worker one day.
We came to London, he was working, I was also working, but he was on a student visa, so he couldn't actually work for more than 20 hours a week. When I found out that I was pregnant, I told my landlord, and the landlord said, we cannot stay here with the baby because it's a shared accommodation. And tomorrow, we're going to be evicted.
Yes, I'm about to be made homeless just days before my baby's due.
It is, yeah, it's difficult. It is difficult. But yeah.
I'm sharing my story because there's an ongoing housing crisis happening in this country, and I want people to know how it's affecting ordinary mums like me. And Tammy, who's expecting a baby in days, she's facing the prospect of bringing her baby home to severe overcrowding.
See, there's no space. Say cheese.
And Katie, who was made homeless when she was pregnant and has been stuck in temporary accommodation ever since. But we'll get to them later. For me, I'll be out on the streets if I don't get some help soon.
So this morning I'm going to Lambeth Council to speak with them. So I'm just going there first thing before it opens, because there's normally a queue that's outside.
The law says councils must work quickly and proactively, agree a personalised housing plan, and find suitable housing for vulnerable people threatened with homelessness. But none of that has happened in my case. I first approached Lambeth for help 3 months ago, but since then my housing officer has been hard to pin down.
I never really expected to be in this situation. Myself and my husband, we've always managed to do things for ourselves. Things can just change like that. And this is the time now where I need support. Hello, good morning.
I'm being evicted tomorrow, but my housing officer is not available to meet me again this morning. After 3 hours, I get to talk to a placement officer. She didn't know she was being recorded, but these are some parts of the conversation I had with her.
I mean, the baby could come any moment now. I'm having to pack my things because tomorrow is the actual eviction date.
I could put you in a hostel.
Is it like a shared hostel or?
Yeah.
Well, I don't even know if it's going to be suitable for a baby.
Well, it will be suitable because we do place mothers and children there.
Okay, so it'll be suitable, okay. Do you know how long I'm going to be there for? Or is
No.
And do I have like my own toilet or do I have to share the toilet?
Share the toilet, kitchen, and the bathroom.
gosh.
Do you know roughly how long I'm going to be in this hostel for?
No, you've asked me that already.
I did ask you that, but you said...
I didn't say nothing. I said you could be in there as long as you are in there. I'm not going to change it over now. I placed it.
I'm not going to... I'm just asking. I know they've got a lot of people to deal with, but I do believe that they could do more to help. I don't know. I just feel like they don't care. I'm not looking for a 5-star place or anything, but secure and safe.
When you hear about homelessness, you probably think of people sleeping rough, but it's broadly defined as lacking a secure place to stay and can include sofa surfing and living in temporary accommodation.
Hey. That's your brother, Rahim. See? He's your brother. Hey. Yeah.
Tammy is struggling to cope after 3 years of being homeless in the capital. She moved to London from Ireland to be closer to her family and has been sleeping on sofas and living in hostels ever since.
To be honest, I haven't really felt the full joy that I'm actually going to be a mom again. I'm excited and all that, but I'm just worried with the space.
Tammy and her children have been living in this one room in a hostel with other homeless mums for over a year.
Come here. Oh, Lordy.
Sometimes when I'm trying to sleep, my brother's always crying and then, like, I don't get much sleep. I don't have my own space in here because it's, like, so small and crammed up. Yeah.
The whole house is coming apart. Look at that. I don't know what's going on here. All the paint is coming off, the fungus. There's water dripping from the ceiling onto the floor, like brownish water. My son was in there playing inside and putting the water in his mouth. I don't know where the water is coming out from.
You may be wondering why Tammy is having another baby. Well, for her, it wasn't exactly part of the plan.
When I found out I was pregnant, straight up, I was like, no, this cannot be. This cannot be. I was like, God, you're going to have to forgive me for this. But, you know, oh, God. For me to think that I was going to terminate a baby, I would be the last person to ever do that kind of a thing. See, that's the head.
Feet.
The feet.
By the time she realized she was pregnant, her relationship with the father had broken down. They're still on good terms though, and he sees his son Rahim often.
You know what, yeah? Kids are a blessing at the end of the day. You get me? So, yeah. It'd be quite easy if I was a man, isn't it?
Tammy and Angel are desperate to move out of their tiny hostel room before the baby arrives. She's been asking the council for help to find a bigger place in London ever since they were placed here, but with no luck. Now things are getting desperate.
I'm gonna go to the Acne Council and try to get someone to try to see the environment I'm living in and bringing another new baby inside this place. It's really upsetting. I'm supposed to be resting, and all I can think about is the housing accommodation.
Homelessness is rising in the UK, but no one knows how many women are homeless and pregnant. So together with the Royal College of Midwives, dispatchers surveyed over 250 midwives from Newquay to Aberdeen. Between them, they see more than 15,000 pregnant women every month. 99% of midwives we surveyed said that in the last 6 months they looked after pregnant women who were homeless. On average, our midwives see at least one mum every working day who is at risk of homelessness. Today is the day Rahul and I are being evicted.
Now we're just making transition from here to the hostel.
To the hostel.
With our bits and pieces.
Yeah.
Mum has come to help us move. She has my disabled auntie living with her, so she can't take us in as well.
I'm gonna put the key here.
There's just 5 days to go until my baby is due.
I do feel him moving around. Yeah, he moves every day, very active. I'm excited. I feel like he is the joy at the end of everything. So yeah. All right.
Ready?
Yeah, yep.
Let's go.
What makes me emotional with it all is when I think about, oh my days, if it's going to affect a baby. That's what makes me emotional. Yeah, you just don't want anything to interfere with the development and to be good parents.
Our hostel is in Lambeth, a borough with one of the worst rates of homelessness in the country. The council's budget has been slashed in recent years, and a desperate shortage of social housing means that people can be waiting for a permanent place for years.
Thank you.
And more than 2,000 people, like us, find themselves in some form of temporary accommodation.
So this is it. I don't know. I feel like I don't even feel comfortable here. I do not want to put the baby in there. I myself don't even want to go in there. I don't even want to sit in there.
Flies are completely around the food.
How long can you stay in here? Just in the 4 room, like the 4 walls.
I'm really worried about bringing my baby back here. It just doesn't feel like a very good place to begin a life. Tammy has had her meeting at Hackney Council. It's bad news. The council have once again told her they won't move the family until after the baby's born.
At this point, I'm just fed up with these people. I can't do this anymore. I'm just fed up with them right now. Come on, Angel. I just feel so sad and frustrated. I don't even know. When I was leaving, I couldn't even talk anymore. I just had to stand up away in front. Oh, God. It's broken me. I can't handle this anymore. If you go in there, you see so many pregnant people with the same situation. Everyone.
Tammy has been told that when the baby is born, the family may be placed outside of London, taking them away from Tammy's sisters and cousins, who are a big support.
I'm hoping that's not going to be the case, because with 3 kids, no matter what, I still need help of my family. Don't worry, things will get better, okay? By the grace of God.
This is Katie. She studied psychology and used to work as a teaching assistant, but is now a full-time mum to 5-year-old Kyan and toddler RJ.
I've always studied and done all the things that the person's supposed to do, and I got married before I had my children with somebody that I went to school with. I had an idea of what I wanted my life to be like, and it just didn't pan out that way.
Katie's life was turned upside down when her marriage broke down. She was 3 months pregnant with RJ when she went to Southwark Council for help, and they placed her and Kyan in this tiny one-bedroom flat.
When I first came here and it was just empty, we were just like, ooh, what are we gonna do? At first I just couldn't see how I could even have a baby in here. It just seemed really, really tiny.
We all sleep in the bed. And that's what we do.
I thought, I won't be here for long, you know. I can deal with this.
But they've been here over a year and a half now, and all Katie can do is bid for council properties online. But with more than 10,000 people on the waiting list, this can feel hopeless.
I must admit I haven't been very consistent because I just feel like I don't feel like I'm getting anywhere with it. It is really lonely and it's daunting not knowing how long you're gonna have to live in this situation.
It's the day Tammy is having her baby by C-section.
You know, the first thing you're supposed to be happy about is bringing a bundle of joy home. And I'm saying I don't want to come home. Because to me, I actually don't see this place as home. With all this stress that I went through this pregnancy, I just hope it will be fine.
95% of the midwives dispatchers surveyed said they believe that homelessness puts the health of pregnant mothers and their unborn babies at risk. And the research supports this. Several studies suggest that stress in pregnancy adversely affects both the baby's growth and future development. I find this research really worrying. Back in our hostel, which we are sharing with 7 other families, we're starting to meet our new neighbours.
I worked all my life, I've come here.
And people are in this
help
situation
right now.
for all different reasons.
Shrugapta has been living in a room like mine with her 2 children for just over a year.
The rubbish has been out here over 6 months now. So every time someone moves out from upstairs, they just dash their stuff here.
I see.
So you can't even really let the kids out here to play.
You can't.
My boy, he used to do so well at school, always on the top of everything.
Yes.
But he's been not doing so great at the moment.
It's a bit sad, like the whole situation is just a bit sad. Even listening to her, I feel like, oh my days, she's got, I don't know, even listening to her, I don't know why I'm getting so emotional, but that's sad. She's even going through a lot. She's going through more.
Yeah, I know. But we will get there. We will get there.
Yeah.
Welcome to the world, Adrian. Tammy's son has arrived.
Oh my Lordy, I love you so much.
Nothing matters more in the world to Tammy than her children.
His eyes are
Oh, did you open your eyes?
And now this strong mum is taking matters into her own hands.
I'm not going back into that house. I'm staying here till they find me a place anyway. So I don't know if they will contact the Accommodation Council for themselves, and I don't want to know. I'm just staying here till then.
While Tammy's refusing to leave the hospital until the council rehouse her, I'm on the move again. After appealing to Lambeth Council about the state of the hostel, they've offered me somewhere more suitable for a baby. But I do wonder if having dispatches following me around helped.
So you happy?
Yes, I'm happier. Yeah.
Happier?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's
Happier.
good.
Once everything is clean, and if I was here with the little one, I'd be more happy being here than the other place.
Well, it's a lot better.
That hostel was horrible. Absolutely horrible. I never thought that they would put people in that bad, those bad conditions. One of the things that they always taught in social work is the welfare of the child is paramount. You put the welfare of the child first before anything else. I just can't believe that it's the council that is letting them down. Compared to that, this seems like luxury.
With the baby due any day now, I'm finally feeling more hopeful. And for Tammy, her perseverance has paid off.
This is my room, and I think this room is very big and nice to have all to myself.
So you're gonna be getting your bunk bed.
Yeah.
So your friends, you can invite your friends over.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Who's gonna sleep on the top bunk bed? You.
It just feels like a miracle just happened.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
After years of surviving in one room, the family have been placed in a 2-bedroom flat with its own living room and kitchen. And for now, at least, they're staying in London.
My room, my room, my room, my room, my room.
The flat is still classed as temporary, but Tammy hopes the family will be here for a while.
I really feel I'll be a better mom now. You know, just pick up your ones, okay? I feel more positive for my daughter, my boys as well. They have their own space. You can still put some toys on them. It still hasn't sinked in yet at last. I'm actually, I'm actually here.
Over in South London, Katie knows only too well the challenges of bringing up a family with limited space.
If you're by yourself, it's like you would just get on with it. But when you have your children, it just makes you feel guilty, do you know what I mean?
Oh no, it's very hot.
I want them to enjoy their childhood. I don't want them shrouded in the fact that they're living in temporary accommodation. They don't know that.
Katie doesn't want to have to rely on the council for accommodation forever. She plans to go back to university to finish her training as an educational psychologist.
I think that I have to just face out like a hardship at the moment, and then at the end of that, then I have a brighter future. Yeah, I won't let this place take my mentality down.
This is my baby.
And now I've got good news. Here's little Elijah in the world, my beautiful baby boy.
Baby Elijah. It was a relief just knowing that despite everything that's happened, he came out healthy. I'm very pleased. And when I saw him, I forgot about everything. I forgot about all the things that's happened, with the housing and everything. And I just thought, yes, it's all worth it. So yeah, it's all worth it. Yeah.
We'll move on from this hostel soon, and our story of being homeless will come to an end. Tammy, Katie and I all have the same wish, that our children will grow up in homes which are safe and secure. Because a childhood without that is no childhood at all.
Lambeth Council said Sam's initial hostel was suitable, but she was quickly moved to a self-contained unit and they've since helped her secure a flat. They say she was in communication with the council throughout and they'll review her case to see if there are lessons to be learnt. Hackney Council said they have worked closely with Tammy to find temporary accommodation that meets her needs and will support her to find a longer-term, stable home.